Greetings and peace and light. Okay, so look, may God and hotel. You see these lights that you see moving around in this room? These lights are who I am. Okay, coagulated into this what we call flesh. Along with that, let me point out to you all that these lights are exactly who you are, with an arrangement of spirituality that will give you a better encompassment of your abilities and your system of unlimited, if you will, energies that you possess. You will understand why there will be some people out here that does not belong to this factor of like deity being that encompasses them. So what they would do is fabricate a system of belief for you that'll throw you completely out of your ramifications of who you are. So by them being in control of our school system and our finances of economics and our food and water and housing and everything, they set up a system where they can encourage people to do what they want them to do. So your own individual creativity and your God-given energies and everything can be harvested by them. It's no different than that slavery when they put chains and shackles on everyone to make you work all day in the hot sun without paying you, and then create a system around you that will forever perpetuate their ability to utilize you and take all your God-given right to sustain yourself and be free away from you. So they would be the only one that benefits off of it. So in the year 2000, when I was on that movie set, it was just really a horrible thing as to the treatment and everything that we all went through. So me being who I am, I just really, you can call me an idiot or dumbass or whatever, but what I truly am is the light deity, a Sarad that I keep telling you all I am. And I was sent it to this earth, and I brought this magic with me that you see influencing the weathers around the planet. And what I have been doing is pointing out to all of you why we are all in all the shit that we are in. So my things that I get from the world for being the alarm that I am is these guys constantly harassing me, following me around, telling lies on me. They told the Vancouver Police Department a whole bunch of lies on me, which made the police start following me around. And as the police followed me around, the police was able to observe them following me around with all kind of shiesty intentions to make me meet my demise and everything. So many of these guys have been arrested and put in jail since they tipped the police about me being a bad person, and not realizing that the police were following me around. They drove right into their own trap that they set, doing all kind of nasty shit to my bus that's tore up. Okay, want to tell my economics every job I get. They call the job, he this, he that. Got to the point now, just like in Chicago, they follow me around all day with their stalkers, and wherever I go, whatever store I go into, they have people called it. Black people mostly is who they get to do it. They do that because they play mind games with people. See, if they make you be convinced that your own people are not, what their biggest desire is to stir me away from doing my job. So I just got to the point where I'll say, you know what, regardless to what happened, I'm going to do this shit, and then I'm going to get on out of here. And if I warn them and they don't listen, and all of this stuff that they can see is obvious that it can occur, happens to them, I'm not going to be the person that's held accountable. There's not going to be anyone in this universe that says to me, now we sent you there to do a job, and then you got there and you didn't do it. I'm going to say, bullshit, I did it. And you all saw what happened. I was denied medical attention, every damn thing that's nasty. And then you guys have the nerves to look at this like, well, this ain't nothing. And then I'm sitting there telling you, okay, well, the victimization of these women and small children disappearing everywhere, and then the lack of jobs and the inflation cost of food, and then all of the tampering with the food, well, you got all these different names put into everything you eat that you can't even tell, well, what is that? Well, what happened to everybody's ability to just go into your own backyard and pick up the food and eat it that you grew yourself? Well, they took all that away from everyone. They made us all become dependent on them, so much so as to where they get people to follow me around all day and harass me. And these people won't stop for 1 second and just listen to what I'm saying to them. So this is what I'm saying to everybody. These lights that you see flying around in this room, is who instructed me to get into this body that I'm in and come here to remind you all of what the circumstances is on this planet. Okay? That's what I have been doing. But now you got everybody that's out here that wants money because we've all been so deprived of money so bad as to where everybody need money. So you could get people to do shiesty stuff just to get money. That's why there's people that sell drugs and there's people that use drugs. Okay? They tried on so many different attempts to have me arrested here in Vancouver, but the Vancouver police, by remembering all the stuff I went through before here, when I was here with Judge Zimmerman and all that stuff still going on, nothing got done about it. But they've been really decent. They've been like, no, he didn't do that, and we're not going to be arresting him and all that stuff. And this is real talk. Okay, so that video that I put up the other day is horrible as it is, because it is horrible. I didn't make that video recently. I made it a while back, like I was saying to everyone when I lived in Chicago. But the anger that you hear coming from me is because, as back then, I'm still going through that right now. So it's obvious that, well, who would want to have anything to do with you when you draw so much attention to yourself? You know what? Let me tell you something so you can all know. The real attention is being drawn to the people who wants to live these bizarre lifestyles on the earth and perpetuate them as to where everyone else have to be involved with that. You know, if you wanted to keep that on the down low and stay in the own confinements of your house with that and everything, that'll be one thing. But when you have a whole nationality of people that is nothing but vested in war all the time and invested in things that are totally annihilate everyone and everything that's alive on the planet. Look at Vladimir Putin right now running around talking about starting World War III, use of nuclear weapons and everything. And then no one is saying a damn thing. He's not being stalked or any damn thing like that. But they're talking about blowing the whole damn earth up with the nuclear bombs that we know they already dropped on Japan. Along with that, I'm pointing out to everyone that, you know, there's things in history that can prove that the original people of this planet were black. And the fact that everybody is white now means that it's by design. And we can see that they still want to freely have the right to go around and just harass everyone, make everyone be homeless. All these buildings with boards up to them, nobody living in them, but you got people living all on the street. Well, that's an indication that something ain't right. Something ain't right. So now they got these people following me around all day that want to hate me, and they just keep overlooking my universal principle. And you know what? I'm trying to tell y'all something. Okay? That's going to cost you. It's going to cost you. Very bad. And so the reason why I'm saying this to everyone is because when things get this bad, you got to hear the harsh voice that's coming from God, and it need to be demonstrated the way it's being demonstrated. Okay? Now, I've been telling you guys for 20 years that these lights that you see flying around, we call them netters and netterettes, we're going to raise hell around this planet with these fires and this water and this air and these tornadoes and everything. You got a system of control on this planet that says we don't care about that. At all costs, we're going to stay in control so we can keep our lifestyle and keep our advantage of everything on the planet. And what I'm trying to do is warn all of you people that's victimized behind all that shit that, you know what, you should pay attention. So they going around here, they doing everything they can to disrupt the health of people, disrupt the economics of people, disrupt the mentality of people, and disrupt the balance and harmony of the reproductive factors of everything on the earth, even the animals now. You can see that they are trying to introduce white alligators, white lions, white everything. And it's coming from the same people that want to throw the reproductive balance off of the earth as well. So see, all of this stuff is just really evil. Okay? I have walked this walk and been deprived and went through hell and back. Every time I leave this apartment, people running up in here doing stuff, leaving indications of, yeah, I've been in your crib. Tore the bus up. I know y'all get tired of me saying that. But you know what? I got $25,000 put into that bus, and it just got destroyed. And then they, as they destroyed my shit, want to tell the story to the whole world about me being a thief and the bad person, constantly following me around all day, making phone calls. Everywhere I go, before I even get in the store, they done called the store. Well, this guy's coming in here. He look like this. You better watch him because he a thief. Okay? This is what they're doing. All right? So now, how dare you all have a problem with me coming here to warn you that, and you can see it happening. When I told them that Europe was going to be destroyed because Europe went around the world and harassed and dogged everyone and stole everyone's privileges and everyone's wealth off of the planet, I told them that because the universe sent me here to tell them all that. So now I see all these people who want to walk around and look at me all evil and everything. And it's like, well, why don't you just straighten up other than trying to be evil to me? The universe sent me here to give you a chance to get your stuff together so she won't have to wipe everybody out. And you are just like, well, we don't care about all that. We're going to be who we want to be. And so if that's how you feel about it, fine. But I came and I delivered the message like I was supposed to do. I did what I was supposed to do. Now, what are you going to do other than hawk me up, stalk me all day and go through all that stupid shit that's going to make you get taken out real quick? The universe ain't going to keep watching y'all harass me and all that shit when I was sent here to do a job for her. Every time you guys do that evil stuff to me, I guarantee you the universe is going to return it right back to you. You can count on it. Just count on it. It's coming. Count on it. You can take it to the bank that it's coming because that's just the truth. It is what it is. You should all know that. Okay? Just think about that. That's all I'm saying. Think about it.